Good evening, YouTube. Wow, it's Monday, and it's a good Monday. All I can say is there's a hell of a lot out, and next week's even better. Getting this near to Christmas is kind of surprising, but we'll go through everything today and see what everyone thinks. Let me just click that so it stops. And I just can't get over just how much is out. I'm just like, whoa, getting a bit excited. Today is my first video where I'm actually recording with the same camera but onto my new system. So we'll see how well it works. I've got my mic down here, so hopefully you can hear me alright. I'm going to start doing experimentation with 4K recording as well, see how well that goes and see what, get me editing bit going. But I'm going to have my mate come over first. He's going to take a look and make sure everything's running smooth because he seriously knows more than I do about this type of thing. But hey ho, let's take a look at what's actually out today. Put down in the comments what you actually picked up yourself, because I love to know what people's picked up. I had nothing come in the post today apart from the DisplayPort cable I needed to fix up my 4K monitor, which is up there. So I have all three screens working over here now, which you will see, of course, in the room tour when I do it. I burped again. So what did come out? Infinity War. Yeah, old news, but who cares? This 4K and 3D steelbooks with the lenticular cover were released today. They're beautiful. Go really well with the new one that's come out anyway, but I decided not to pick it up in the end. It's just too much money for me at a time when I need to be saving for Christmas, and I'm piling up the 12 days of Christmas gear as well, so decided no. Godzilla King of the Monsters came out today. I really want to see this. I want to buy it 3D, but I'll wait till it goes down a little bit. Came out 4K Steelbook, 4K, 3D Steelbook, 3D and Blu-ray. So literally all bases covered there. Let me know which ones you guys have picked up today. Beetlejuice Steelbook. I want it, I want it, I want it. Friday the 13th Steelbook. Yeah. Exorcist Steelbook. Classic. The Rear Window Steelbook. Who doesn't like a bit of Hitchcock? The Friday the 13th 8 movie collection. Apparently that hasn't come out here before, so a lot of people will probably be picking that up today. Angel Heart, a good Robert De Niro film, that's come out in 4K and been re-released in Blu-ray. Also Hellboy 4K turned up today. I already have it normal and steelbook, so I'll probably steer clear of the 4K until it gets cheap. Halloween 4K, though this is part of the Everything Blue collections, which is like real small runs of really good box sets. I think there's only 600 available, so beautiful looking, but it's not something I'd go for, not at the price anyway. House of Hitchcock, an amazing looking box set of all the Hitchcock stuff, really looks cool. Free from Hell, you know, that guy just passing away. This is the sequel to 1,000 Corpses, isn't it, I think? Haunting Hill House Series 1, never seen it. Titan Series 1, never seen it. Am I missing something? 7 to 63 Up. This is where they were filming kids at 7-year-old and 14 and 21. See how their life got on. It's come out as a box set. Does look quite cool in my opinion. American Woman. Don't know. Teen Titans, a movie. Oh, no. Oil in the Blood. No clue. Dark Half. No clue. And Soon the Darkness. Supposed to be cool. Fright. Dogs of War. Dracula 80 and the Satanic Rites of Dracula. A couple of Christopher Lee ones there. Dogs of War said Polyester. And Skinner. Never heard of either of them. Village of the Damned. That's quite a classic actually. So I need to get into my horrors more. I keep saying it every couple of weeks. And Joe 90, the complete series. That was so cool back in the day. Man in a Suitcase complete series. Never even heard of that one. And something called Dawn Wall. So quite an established release list for this week. To let you know, one thing I'm hoping to do is when I start to go through these type of things, I'll talk to you and it'll be in 4K to start with, but then there'll be like just about here, I'll have like a little box in my video, and that'll have the actual cover, because you do see it in other people's videos, but I have a learning process to produce these type of videos. I will do my best to start before Christmas, but I'm looking for in 2020 to make sure that my content gets a lot better for you guys, because let's face it, you're not going to all want to tune in every week just to see my ugly mug. You're going to want some better content. I'll have my electric wheelchair by then, so we'll go out and do hunting as well. I'll film it all in 4K and I'll get it on display. It's that simple, and I can't wait. So next week I think is an absolute stellar release week. We have Toy Story 4. Yes, I may be 44, but I love Toy Story. It's that simple. I own them all, and I own them all in 3D. I want to get them in Steelbook, but they're bloody expensive. Toy Story 4 is coming out in the 4K Steelbook, 4K 3D Steelbook, 3D Blu-ray, and a 4-pack. So yeah, if you can't decide on one of them, there's something wrong with you. But then again, Toy Story 1 and 2 and 3 are coming out as 4Ks and 4K Steelbooks as well. Ooh, if I had the money, I'd have all of them. Men in Black International. I quite like the look of this. A lot of people are dissing it, but I like the look. I do. That's coming out of 4K Steelbook, 4K and Blu-ray. Can't wait to get that. Red Heat's coming in 4K and Steelbook. I love how they announced Red Heat as for 4K like 3 days after I picked it up on Blu-ray. Sod's Law. Let's have a look. Scarface. Now that's got a weird trophy looking box set, and it's also got the 4K and the Blu-ray as well. That's a 4K Steelbook as well, by the way. Gremlins 4K Steelbook finally turns up 2 weeks late. No reasons why, but it did. American Gangsters coming out 4K. I mean, you know I like my Denzel. Brightburn. I can't wait to see Brightburn. 4K Steelbook, 4K and Blu-ray. I'll probably end up getting that 4K actually. And one which I'm not so much on the fence, rather being kicked off the wrong side of it. The new Child's Play's out next week. I don't know what to make of that. I just don't like the way it looks. It's the same as the Sonic the Hedgehog, the new film. They're redoing some of it because the CGI character looks shit. And they listen to the fans, so they're redoing him. But I don't like it. So I just really don't. Charlie's Angels is out next week. Now that's coming out. Don't know why they did this. 4K for Charlie's Angels, but normal Blu-ray release for Charlie's Angels 2. They never did it 4K. So why would I get either of those? So I'm buying the double pack, which is Charlie's Angels 1 and 2 in a one box. It's £7 on Amazon at the moment. Not bad. Dauntless, Battle of Midway. Anything to do with the Battle of Midway should be good, because that was an epic thing. Be interesting to see what that's like. Wonder Woman Bloodlines, a bit of a cartoon there, you know, or anime as they say. The Queen's Corgi, I love the look of that. I love my CGI kids stuff. I mean, if I did a tour of everything I have, which is CGI kids, you'd think I was a kid. I'm not. You wouldn't think I'm 44. Something called Anirir, I've never even heard of. Something called Dead Center, I haven't heard of that. The Fate of Lee Khan, which was 1973, so I definitely haven't heard of it. We're getting into the nostalgia stuff again. We've got a film called Beatrice Sensei, which is from 69. 11 Days, 11 Nights from 1987. Now you may think, oh, 87 is not nostalgia. Well, it bloody is, because that's like 87, 97, that's 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Then we have Eating Raoul, never heard of it. Stardust, I think might be Alvin Stardust. That'll be the Day and State of Play, which is actually quite a good film. It may be 2003, but that's still 16 years ago. You got to think about it. That's a full school lifetime away, so a bit scary. My opinion, the best 2 weeks we've had together for quite a while. Lots that people can buy. Please put down in the comments what you bought. I'd love to know what people have bought. Yeah, what bargains they've got as well. So I'd love to pass on what sales are on, things like that as well. Now, like I said, nothing to show you guys. I do have some stuff still due. I mean, my Zoom stuff finally did turn up, and I showed you that in the last video, but still waiting. Shoulder. So let's go on to the prizes. First prize, I went a bit comedic. So we have Series 1 and 2 of An Idiot Abroad. Give these a chance. They are fucking hilarious. I wasn't sure when I watched the first episode, but it done half grow on you. And I've gone back to action. I've given this away 4 or 5 times at least. District 13 and District 13 Ultimatum. The action in these 2 films is absolutely nuts. So I highly recommend that, and that's why I continue to give it away. That's me prizes for next week. Now, anyone who's just discovering me on here, you must subscribe to my channel to be able to enter my competitions. And then what you do, you go onto Facebook, you look at Peter, Blu-ray Bullet Brit Ainsley. You befriend me. That way we can chat via instant messenger. If you want to do any kind of swapsies, if you want to send me some films to give away as prizes and get a good shout out for your channel, do that as well. I always willing to do that. People do send me things for competitions, which I do really appreciate. If you want a shout out for your channel and things like that, if we cross talk people's different channels, you know, that's how you get bigger audiences, because more people hear of you word of mouth. That's the way to help each other. YouTube are a big family of people, and there's some really good people out there collecting. I mean, one of my favourites is Geek Legion of Doom. He lives in Southampton, where he's not that far from me, but the knowledge this guy has will scare the living shit out of you. Every review he does is of some of the most obscure stuff, but he really knows his stuff. Another one of my favourite is Kermit's Ghost. I've talked about him all the time. He's about 400 ahead of me. I have 3,417 Blu-rays so far, and I've threatened him that I will catch him up. I will. It is my will. I will do it. But we'll see how it goes. Now, nice short video for you today. Hopefully this one comes out well. Give me an idea in the comments if you've got a couple of minutes. Does the sound go well? Is the picture quality the same as my other videos? Give me some opinions. Give me some feedback, because this is the first time I'm filming to the new computer. And if I need to change the program I'm recording with, then I'm going to start experimenting as well with the editing and things like that, and 4K filming with the phone, that type of thing as well. We'll see how it goes, but if I can get some feedback from people, it will be very, very much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, and I will see you tomorrow for the top 10.